have music, they have food, and of course, lumberjack shows. And when we think lumberjack here in the newsroom, lumberjill, if you will, Mary McGuire comes to mind.
Chopping wood.
That is the first person that comes to
one.
mind. It's time to grab your flannel, grab your axe, grab a lot of red meat, perhaps, and come out. Lumberjack Days here in Stillwater. I am here with Brad Glynn, the co-founder and COO of Lift Bridge, which is an iconic Stillwater brewery, and also one of the organizers of Lumberjack Days. Thank you so much for getting up early with us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Okay, so what can people expect at Lumberjack Days this weekend?
Well, there's a lot of great things. So community festival, as you mentioned, I'm one of the organizers. Some of my other partners in the venture are really interested in, reflecting what's cool about the St. Croix Valley and Stillwater's history. So like the prison that you were in and the Soapbox Derby was one of the great events from years past. In an event, Lumberjack Days has 83 years of history, so it's pretty cool. We're trying to respect that with some old things, but then certainly mix in some new things.
And just for the record, I had to pay a hefty ransom to get out of that prison. What's happening today is the Downhill Derby. Now explain what that is for folks that might not know.
Well, the Downhill Derby is pretty much what it sounds like. So you build a car to go down the 2nd Street hill as fast as you can, and definitely we award a lot of points for style and representing Stillwater and the logging history and great engineering history.
And this is not for the faint of heart, obviously. These things do have brakes, though. I checked it out.
They do. We run them thoroughly beforehand. Nelson, our organizer, takes them through they have to be able to steer and have to brake, definitely. We don't want anyone to get hurt.
Fantastic. And also, of course, there will be a lot of Lift Bridge products for people to enjoy. Let's head over here and let's talk about the new root beer that you guys have. I just saw it at the grocery store, and it was so fun to see a new product from you guys. Explain why you decided to make a root beer.
Well, root beers definitely are a family-friendly thing. Also, people, sometimes just don't want to drink, or they're responsible and they want to be the designated driver. So why not have a craft root beer? I mean, we make craft beer because we're interested in great ingredients and, a cool reflection of our culture. So, I mean, we can do the same thing with root beer. So we thought.
I'm just upset that you didn't bring a little vanilla ice cream.
Maybe next segment. We'll see. I don't know.
And for folks who are going to come out here today, there are some free events as well.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing about this event. With Lift Bridge, my partners, myself, thought it was a great idea to really support this, make it sustainable. So we have a lot of corporate sponsors and individual sponsors to make this happen. Free music. I mean, tomorrow night we have Mason Jennings and Harmar Superstar. How many times do you get to see them for free? We also have a ton of kids games that are all free. So it's really fun for the whole family. Come on down.
Fantastic. It's going to be so much fun. And if there is some inclement weather, if it does get rainy, severe weather, where should folks check to see if Lumberjack Days is still going on?
We'll update our website and Facebook. So definitely Facebook will be the most urgent news, but or you could just check with me in the beer garden. We have a tent. So.
Fantastic. Just head to the beer garden if you need some information. But it is just a gorgeous morning out here in Stillwater. I've been enjoying the view of the Lift Bridge, so certainly a lot of fun happening here in Stillwater this weekend, guys.
I mean, Brad is right. Like, the most reliable method of communication in Stillwater is just go up to Brad and ask what's going on.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Facebook.
Exactly. Or maybe
kids.
I think he has a can with a string. So
that's a good idea, Mary.
Just talking to
I like
that. And he'll communicate.
Thanks, Mary.
Thank you, Mary.
He has access to a lot of cans. So.
Yeah. That is a good point. Empty ones, too, I'm sure.
Can we address the guy going up the pole and then sliding down? That
Lumberjack Days.
Had. Wow.
I don't
Very
understand
impressed.
why that really, you seemed concerned like he was going to be all right.
Well, he was all right. I was so
It's a
impressed.
lumberjack.
I was incredibly impressed.
You wouldn't have shown
Have you not watched lumberjack competitions?
No, I haven't.
Oh, man.
It is on my list
It's
now,
pretty
though.
fun.
They're on ESPN sometimes. This is a great time. We are watching some rain this